But if you were young and you're like, my pathway to success, like what, if you go to LA, what shows do you get on to eventually make it? Like,
well, there's a couple things. One, you can get there's a lot of influencers and stuff out here. So there's a lot of like social media influencers. That stuff is real out here. There's movie stars that live out here, and there's television shows. Like even whenever we shot this little movie with Spade, there we're like. They're like, thank you. We haven't had work in months. And I guess there's just nothing shooting here, which seems crazy that you would build an industry where then nothing even shoots within it, you know? Like at a certain point, you can't cut every corner. Like, okay, we're going to shoot out of state to get a tax break.
But the tax incentives are really big. You can shoot up in Canada. You can shoot up over in Atlanta. Like, the tax incentives are huge to go shoot in these places.
The one in California matched them, it seems like.
I think like it's just like we were saying, like politics is always downriver from culture. So
yeah,
they're going to have to learn the hard way. They're going to have to see the industry actually start to be negatively impacted like for a while. And then they're going to have to vote out whoever is in power with that kind of influence. But LA thrives on Hollywood. Like there isn't LA without Hollywood. Like that's the industry.
That's true. I guess then it's kind of like Barcelona or something in a way, you know, some cool museums and it's beautiful.
We don't even know you guys have museums out here. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Like somebody told me that. They're like, oh yeah, we were spending some time in museums. I was like, you got museums out here? Like I thought you had that observatory shit that's up on the hill and that's it.
Yeah.
We don't know that you have like the theater. Like do you have plays that come out in LA?
I have no idea.
Like can you watch Hamilton in LA ever?
I don't know. It's a good question. Well, we don't really have that district like the theater district that New York has. I mean, Danny McBride was saying this the other day. He goes, you know, I've always been kind of amazed that LA doesn't historicize itself better as a structure. He's like, when you go down the street here, you should be, every other building should be, this is where
this was filmed. This
is where Sidney Poitier lived the first 3 years that he lived here in this apartment. Like, you know, like, and these buildings, we've kept them because they're, and some of it is still the same because, you know, you don't have as much wear and tear from the elements here outside of like the fires recently, but you don't have just like the constant salt in the air like you do in a lot of places. But overall, he's like, yeah, I'm just kind of amazed that you don't go down the street and every other building is historical for some reason.
Bro, I think that's a fantastic point because that is the coolest thing about LA Hollywood is like old Hollywood culture.
Right.